Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of a program Unscripted. Trust you're doing okay today and trust you're staying safe. On today's episode, I'll be talking about the UEFA Champions League. So the round of 16 draw has been concluded. So I'll quickly go through the various games and the various teams that will be playing in the round of 16, go through the fixtures together, and also give my prediction and who I think is going to win in the various games for the round of 16. So I'll quickly start with the very first draw. That's the game between Arsenal and PSV. So Arsenal were drawn to play PSV in the round of 16. So if you look at Arsenal this season, they've been doing pretty well starting the season. Though they lost a couple of players at some point, they got some red card. They also lost their skipper Martin Odegaard at some point, and in November they lost their talisman. Talking about Bukayo Saka, who got injured, and he's been out since December. I think he's going to be back sometime in March. So currently they are second in the Premier League, 5 points behind league leaders. Talking about Liverpool. So I think Arsenal they would get away with the win with PSV. I just feel that Arsenal would have enough to seal that victory against PSV. Also, looking at the fact that some of the players will be back from injury at that time, talking about Martinelli who's out injured. I think Saka will be back for that game. I'm not 100% sure if he will be 100% fit for that game or if he's going to be after that game, he's going to be back. So I strongly believe Arsenal will win that game. Aside the fact that I'm an Arsenal fan as well. So the other game for round of 16, we've got Real Madrid seeded to play Atletico Madrid. So that's the Madrid derby, which is going to be a cracker, a very, very interesting game. We know the history between both clubs. And also looking at the fact that even currently in the Spanish La Liga is a very, very tight one. At the top of the league, we've got Real Madrid, we've got Barcelona, we've got Atletico Madrid. I think they've got just 1 or 2 points separating them, so they're doing quite well in the Spanish league. So Real Madrid, obviously, they've got the best attacking line in Europe right now. Talking about Kylian Mbappe, who scored a hat trick against City a couple of days ago. We've got Rodrigo, we've got Vinicius Junior, and we've got Jude Bellingham and a couple of other players. So I think Real Madrid, they are currently picking up from right now. Kylian Mbappe is scoring the goals right now, proving people that doubted him, proving them wrong right now. And also Atletico Madrid, they are not doing bad either. They've got Alvarez, who they signed from City, who's been doing so well as well. They've also got Antoine Griezmann, who's been fantastic for them over the years. So I think it's going to be a cracker of a game, talking about Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid in the round of 16. Then we've got the other game, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG against Liverpool. So this is going to be a very interesting game because PSG, they are currently leading the French league. They are currently on top, while Liverpool, they are currently leading the Premier League with 5 points, like I said earlier. So it's going to be a battle of the league leaders in France and also the league leaders in England. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game. But I just think Liverpool might have enough to get away from the round of 16 against PSG because of the caliber of players that they've got. Talking about the likes of Mo Salah, who's having a fantastic season. We've got Jota, we've got Diaz, we've got a couple of other players. They are defender Van Dijk, Alisson, and also looking at the fact that they also doing very well in the league. They are also in the Carabao Cup final, which they're going to be playing Newcastle sometime in March as well. PSG, they're also doing very well. They've got the likes of Dembele, who's been performing brilliantly the last couple of games as well. So it's going to be an interesting game, but I just think Liverpool will win this tie. So the next game will be the game between Aston Villa versus Club Brugge. Club Brugge knocked out Atlanta, and Aston Villa, obviously, they qualified from the top 8. So I think it's going to be a very interesting game. Aston Villa, they lost one of their big players, talking about Duran, to Saudi, but I think they've got enough. They've got a couple of players that came in, Rashford, Asensio, and they're also doing very well in the English Premier League. So it's going to be a very interesting one. But I strongly believe Aston Villa will have enough to go through from this tie. Then the next game is the game between Benfica and Barcelona. Yes, this is a very, very nice fixtures for me. But I just think Barcelona will have enough. Like they've got the squad, they've got quality players. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, Lewandowski. I think they would get away with this win and qualify for the quarterfinals as well. So then the next game is the game between Dortmund and Lille. I really don't. I've not really followed Lille closely in the last couple of games. I don't know how they've been playing, but I think I've seen a few games from Dortmund this season, how they've been able to play in the Champions League and also qualifying into the round of 16. So I think Dortmund would win this particular fixtures. Then the next game is the game between Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen. This particular fixture is just like the Madrid derby, and if you look at what Bayer Leverkusen have done in the last couple of from last season up to now, they won the German Bundesliga last season. They also went to the final in the Europa League, and they went all season without losing a game in German League last season. And also this season they've been doing really, really well. I think they played each other a few weeks ago. It was a very, very tight fixture for both of them. But Bayern Munich, I think they also very, very good in terms of attacking wise. They've got the likes of Harry Kane, they've got the rise of Gnabry, they've got the rise of Sané. Musiala is doing fantastically well. So I just think it's going to be a very interesting fixtures, because Leverkusen, they've also got the likes of the Nigerian Victor Boniface and Xhaka who was once an Arsenal player as well. So I think it's going to be very interesting fixtures, but I just think Bayern Munich would have enough to get through to the quarterfinals. Then the last game for the round of 16 is the game between Inter Milan and Feyenoord. So Inter Milan also they won the competition a couple of years ago, and also they are currently, I think they are currently on top of the Italian Serie A. I'm not so sure, but I think they are currently on top of the Serie A right now. They've doing really well, and Feyenoord, for them to have gotten to this stage, obviously they've got quality players and they are a good side as well. But I just think Inter Milan, with their experience and also with their history, they would have enough. They would scale through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So the quarterfinals, the first leg will be played in March. So the first leg will be played on Tuesday, the 4th of March. Then second game for the week will be 5th of March on Wednesday. Then the second leg will be the coming week, which is going to be 11th and 12th of March. Then after that, we'll have the quarterfinals coming up soon after the round of 16. So the way the draw is done, I'll put it out for us to see. We'll know the teams that will be playing each other in the quarterfinals and those that will be playing each other in the semi-finals as well. So tell me what you think. Tell me your prediction. Tell me the game you are looking forward to in the round of 16. And like the video if you come across the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye for now.